Hey y'all, welcome to the channel that brings you multidimensional content, which means that the readings are from a broad and expansive point of view and that they're not for a specific time but should resonate with you whenever you come across them. So let's jump 5 years and see where we gonna be. I'm so guys, I'm feeling so nosy. Do you know it's because I can feel like a change, like a big one coming. It's so weird. It feels so weird. Like I can feel it. And so it's making me like angsty, curious, not angsty in a bad way. Like I'm grown. I know how to be angsty. Just yeah, I was actually gonna do like a 10-year, like in the next 10 years, but then like I got told that time is about to, what did they call it? Like compound time? Well, I don't know. They have a dude. But basically that there's gonna be so much changes in the next 5 years that you might as well do a 5-year reading because that's changes that would normally take 10 years. So I was like, shit, goddamn. Okay, cool. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And now I don't, yes. Do I wanna, yeah, okay, we can use this one. Let's use this one. So yeah, yo, if you're as curious as I am, and you can also feel like, oof, that was quite close. Sorry. And you can also feel that like you know, the changes and the, it's like it's subtle but it's not, you know? Okay. I might not even post this, like especially with all this sun. If I watch it and I feel like you guys are gonna be annoyed at all this light, then I won't post it. Okay. Next 5 years. I'm not just gonna do like next 5 years as in like at the end of the 5 years. I'm gonna do like in between, like as in within the 5 years what's going on, right? That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, let's go. Within the next 5 years, what can we expect? What can we look forward to? Shit. Shit. I'm getting that a lot of secrets are going to be revealed, you guys. You've got the Ace of Fire. Look at this. You've got the Ace of Fire and you've got Messenger of Air. I mean, I'm hearing disclosure. Like, I'm getting that a lot of things are going to be released. Like, to the public. A lot of secrets are going to be released. Like, there's a lot of stuff that's been happening behind the scenes for a couple of years. And, I mean, I know a lot of you are at this point thinking, UFO, UFO. I don't know. Yeah, maybe that too. I'm also getting, okay, I'm getting UFO, I'm getting technology, like stuff like that. But I'm getting, yeah, yeah. Like a lot is about to be revealed, and that's what's going to catapult, like, the development of our lives, basically, right? It's like, remember how I was telling you in the beginning, I wanted to do like a 10-year reading, and my guys were like, no, do 5 years, because everything is about to, like, go exponential, like type of thing. And it's because of that, like the stuff that like our handlers are gonna reveal to us, it's gonna really like expedite development in terms of like our minds and just our humanness, you know, type of thing. So you've got high shit, guys. Then you've got high priestess and magician. This is what I'm talking about. This revelation that our handlers are gonna make, or like even just people around us. I'm getting people in general just getting in touch with new information, fresh information, information that's more relevant to them personally. I'm getting that a lot of people are about to take the self quite seriously, more seriously than they have in the past. A lot of people are waking up. A lot of people are gonna wake up in the next like 5 to 10 years. And you've got the high priestess and the magician. Things that are going to be revealed are going to amplify these aspects of us. aspects of us that are like instinct, intuition, um, like high mental abilities. Some of y'all are able to manipulate emotions, other people's emotions. Like, you know, those sort of abilities, they're about to be highly amplified in the next 5 years within people, within you, within me. Um, yeah, I just heard a lot of what you think is sci-fi is about to become real life. And I'm just getting like, there's people that have, like, you know, they've been living in a sci-fi world, so it's not really gonna make a difference to them. But like, there's other people who, you know, this is gonna be quite a lot for. I'm getting if you're a spiritual, if you're in the spiritual business, whether you make tarot cards, whether you heal people, like whether you sing, dance, you might be like, how can you be in the spiritual business if you sing and dance? Do y'all know Iniko? Guys, like Iniko is a musician, but my girl's in the spiritual business. Like I don't know how to, but yeah, go listen to her music and you'll see what I mean. Um, I was saying that if you're in the spiritual business somehow, it's about to be lit in the next 5 years because a lot of people are, like I said, awakening. A lot of people, like, there's a mass awakening happening in the next 5 years. A lot of people are going to need help. And from all walks of life. Like, it's not enough sometimes. Let's say, for instance, like, I don't know, it's not enough sometimes to just do breath work. Like, you also need a reading. Sometimes it's not enough to just have a reading. You also need to like do breath work. You also need to do like some stretching. I want to say yoga, but I think yoga is getting outdated. There's this thing that's called stretching. Like, as in, I know stretching is stretching, but now there's a thing called stretching. It looks like yoga to me, but they're calling it stretching. I don't want to lie. It looks like it's the new, like, next 5 years. See, but yeah, like there's just, it's gonna, I don't know. I see people forming communities. Yes, so yes. This aspect of people, especially like spiritually inclined people, you got the Three of Swords and you've got the Page of Earth here, where you kind of had to like walk alone for a while because people weren't really understanding what you were saying. Some of you are like star seeds and people were like, what the hell? Like, you need to sit down. What the hell is a star seed? All of that stuff. Now those people are like remembering. Now those people are waking up to the starseed parts of them and the, you know, whatnot. And like, you guys, definitely you guys watching, you guys are gonna be like the guides for these people, right? It's like, because to be honest, you know, you remember what it was like. It's scary. Like, at first, scary. It's confusing. Your mind is everywhere. Everything is everywhere. It's insane. And that's what your fellow neighbor is about to go through. So you are going to find yourself in a place where you're very equipped to not only go through this period yourself, like, you know, lightly at least, but to also be able to help your family, to help your partner, to help your kids go through it, right? Yeah. You've got the Six of Air and you've got the Nine of Air. So the next 5 years also, it's gonna be a lot around like again, I mentioned this, but there's a lot around like the self, and development of the self. Like, at first we knew to develop the human, you know, you go to school, maybe, you know, whatever. So I feel like there was a time when that's what people were doing. They were getting their degrees, they were getting their O levels, A levels, matric, your diplomas, your certificates. People were getting their education, you know, from our handlers, the government, and all of that, right? Like, people were, yeah, you were getting your education, but now, I don't know, it's as if people are starting to understand that or people are no longer afraid of needing something that maybe my friend doesn't need or my other friends don't need, in terms of like needing something to grow. I feel like people are taking personal growth seriously and not being afraid that their personal growth involves something that is not that out there. So instead of before where you could just say, yeah, I'm going to go back to school and it was completely normal, it was fine. Now it's like people are going to be like, I'm going to learn how to safely feel other people's feelings, you know? People are taking self-development like really seriously, and people are understanding that it starts in the inside. It's like before, like when I was talking about the school also, I feel like we had been convinced that it's all about the external world and that's all it's about and blah blah blah. But for the next 5 years, people are going to start to realize that the reason why my reality doesn't look the way I want it to look is because there's something going on with me on the inside. There's something going on with me internally. And like I don't want that. I don't like that. So people are going to want to develop. They're going to want to develop inner qualities that change your external reality, right? So people are going to be looking to align themselves with timelines where they're more at peace, where where they love themselves. Can I tell you, people are just tired of like self-hate, mean. People are tired of waging war against themselves. People are tired of getting pit against themselves. Like, if you keep telling people how they're supposed to be and making so that people don't even have a chance to discover who they want to be outside of who you want them to be, obviously that causes an inner war. Because now it's like, oh shit, I don't want to go to school. So am I a shitty person? Am I a shitty human being? Am I not as good as them? Like good enough as them because I don't want to go to school? I want to do something else. Like now, it's almost like we're safe. There's been enough rebellion in the world. There's been enough revolution that people are no longer so scared of taking the road less traveled. People are no longer so scared of being the only one. But it's going to come to this culmination point where it's like, enough is enough. It's about me now. Like, it's about me now. This might scare a lot of people, but we're gonna move from wanting to be a part of the society in terms of conforming and more wanting to march to the beat of my own drum type of thing. Again, people have been doing this forever, but this is our time now. Like the people I'm talking to, this is our time now. So yeah, wait, I want to see if there's anything else. I mean, come on. We are talking about the next 5 years. There's gotta be more. Why does this card keep coming out? More personally, in the next 5 years, you take your place in the circle of life. I love the Lion King, guys, but anyway, I'm sorry, but that's just what I heard. You gonna take your place? Yeah. Have I ever lied? Empress, the Chariot, the Six of Air, okay, and then underneath that, you've got the Five of Air. I mean, the Five of Fire and the Ten of Fire. And I know y'all like, why is she showing us the cards? We don't know what this shit means. Let me tell you. There's something here about like, about a place. Okay, I'm getting like karmic place, but not karma the way you guys think. Like, oh, the bad shit that happens to you. No, as in like your place in life. Karma is that which you have to do. Karma is that which you have to do in this life. That's karma. Like, I know you guys think karma is when you do something bad and then something bad happens to you, and that's karma. I don't know how you ended up there, but karma is in general what you are here to do in this world. And yes, it the word does have a connotation of maybe like painful events or challenges because that's life. That's life. um, but this is something about you taking your place. I'm even getting and like in time and space, under time and space. Like so this is something solid. This is something real. This is not some etheric blah blah thing going on here. Like that's why the guys are specifying that it's under time and space. There's this authoritative position. Oof, that you were always gonna be in. I'm getting that humanity matters to you. Like, you're not that person that only thinks about their own life and like, where is your life going? You are one of those people that have been burdened with sometimes thinking about like, where are we going as a species? Like, where are we going as a community? Or maybe not that, but you're the type of person that thinks about how, it would be so cool if my community had this. Like, it would be so cool if my community had access to something like this. And you're going to be in a position within the next 5 years where you're able to influence your community, where you're able to influence what goes down and what happens and the ascension of your community. Yeah, this is your calling. You've got the call card and the two of air. This is your calling. This is what you were always going to do. This two of air is like everything that has been happening in your life that you've done with your life was always coming to this. You have some leadership position when it comes to humanity. So yeah, that's what I have for you guys, and I hope that resonated. All the love.